How's it going, everybody? Guess what we're doing now? We're installing the battery. So, I know, seems kind of uneventful, right? But check it out. This is the original box that came with this boat. When you slide this all the way into that corner right there, you imagine, like, because it's right under those drain hoses, imagine trying to get this thing in and out of this box. And then also water gets into it. And I'm pretty sure there isn't any drain holes. Yeah, there isn't. I guess technically you could probably just drill some if you want. And then it had this little guy wrapped around the top, I guess if you hit some crazy wave or something. But that's what it came with originally. I'm not even sure how it was secured into the boat, because there's not any drill holes either. So anyway, I have to go back and look at the video. But anyway, yeah, we're not going to use that. Let's get that out of the way. This is the one that I got. It came with, this is the 27 series. This is Attwood. This one, I believe, also doesn't have any holes in the bottom of it. And I'll probably drill a few. Remember, I made this where it kind of tilts to the side a little bit. So depending on how we install it, which I kind of want to, I want to create as much real estate here as possible, just in case I want to put like a cooler back here or something, or, you know, whatever. So I want to make sure we've got enough space. So this one looks like an all plastic design. It's supposed to be pretty good. So anyway, I'm thinking about, let's get those out of the way. I'm thinking about putting this like over here somewhere, maybe kind of as far back as possible, maybe like over here. So let's see, let's get it out of the packaging and see what it looks like. Okay, so it looks like that's one of the posts that thread in here. Top bar and instructions. Cool. Yeah, but there's not any kind of drains in it. So let's go ahead and stick the battery in here first, and then let's see how we want to position this. Okay, we still also got to be aware that we got this steering arm up here too. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, right? If you needed to get it removed, you could just remove everything how it is now. You know, get rid of the battery hold down, and then you would just yank it out. I mean, that's definitely an option versus having to lift it all the way out and then over. So let's give it a try. Let's see where we can fit this thing up. I'll tell you what, I'm digging this. All plastic design. Plus these are really easy to get to. So anyway, very carefully, I'm going to try to not hook this up right now immediately, but get it into position. Looks like it needs to go a little bit more over here. Okay, maybe a little bit more. I'll tell you what, these are some of the small things that we do here to prep for this, because can you imagine not like just literally just putting this wherever you want and then drilling it and then finding out, oh, the lines aren't long enough? Oh, that would be terrible. Yeah, wouldn't be cool at all. So anyway, this one looks like it's long enough. I'm not going to attach the other side just because we got some things disconnected at the moment. Okay, so that one's connected. Yeah, and just a quick look here. It is, the lines are a little taut. I don't know if I like that. I may end up turning this thing sideways. See, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Some things to kind of consider before you drill everything in place. Okay, there you go. Probably sideways is probably going to be the best option. Plus I can get to all the posts a lot easier too. It's not really in the way of the steering if we ever needed to remove that. But then again, if we need to remove that, we'll just take the battery out real quick. That's not the end of the world. So one more time here. Yeah, looks looks good. I think there's plenty of play here in this cable. Okay. Maybe just not put it all the way to the back, so if some water needs to get out, we can allow for that. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to call this good. All right, so one of the things that we're going to do, we got four holes, 4 spots to drill, 8 if you consider both sides. I don't know how I feel about putting 8 holes into this thing. I mean, that's a lot of possibilities for water to get underneath the floor, and I'm not a big fan of that. So I think what I'm going to say in this case, let's go ahead and maybe put 1, 2 on each side. See how that looks. I think that we're going to go ahead and do that, because I tell you what, I can't bring myself to drill 8 holes into this thing, and yeah, just not feeling it. Okay, anyway, I'll go ahead and likely I'll mark here just so I know this is the golden spot. It looks like it doesn't really get in the way of anything. I think we do have some more space over here too now, so that's good. Doesn't get in the way of steering, and I think that's going to be good. So anyway, let's go ahead and put a mark here, and then put some marine adhesive and get started on drilling in here. Okay, so I got to make some modifications, right? So I made some marks with a marker on here, so we can pull this thing out, and we keep the position where it was before. All right, one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to drill some holes in the corners here so water can drain out. Probably not going to drill anything too thick, just whatever. I'll go with maybe like an 1/8 inch. So I'll drill some holes throughout. This way it has, if water does get in there, it has a way to get out. Okay, I think I did about eight holes there. See all my little pieces of rubber everywhere. Let's go ahead and slide this back into position. About right there, looks good. The other things we're going to need to do as we start to drill holes into here, we need to put some marine adhesive so water doesn't get underneath and inside the floor. That's kind of a big no-no. So like I said, I'm going to probably do 2 on each side and go from there. So let's switch over get rid of the drill bit, and then move into the Torx bit so we can put this these screws in here. Okay, and just in case you're wondering here what I'm using, Engine 5/8 exterior grade stainless steel screws. Pretty much what I use to build the entire transom with, and they're really good. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'll start 4 screws on all the various corners here, and then I'll apply some marine adhesive around it as we're securing it down. Okay, a little bit of a nice trick here. See how it goes up and down? It's basically enough so you could put your marine adhesive underneath it and get enough underneath all of them, and then set it down. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Went a little overboard with the marine adhesive. Very true, but I'll tell you what, this is how you get your floor rotting, I'm telling you. It's because water gets through these screws, especially in the back, kind of just sits back. Everything kind of just sits back here and festers and all kinds of stuff. So I'll go ahead and clean off around the sides too, so it doesn't look like garbage. But make sure this is kind of not the thickest plastic in the world, so as you're screwing down here, don't try to kill it here. Now keep in mind too, the marine adhesive is super strong in and of itself. And in fact, it could probably hold this box without even having screws in there. So I'm going to go ahead and clean the adhesive off just so it, it's a little bit more presentable. And take a look. It ended up filling the holes over on that side, not on this side, but that's kind of funny. So anyway, let's go ahead and clean this up a little bit. Okay, came out pretty good. I mean, it's in there for sure. All right, let's go ahead and put the battery in here and put the posts on, and then let's see how it looks. Okay. I'll tighten it down a little bit more. That one's maxed. Okay. Yeah. Good. All right, what do you think? Put these posts up here. That is our battery tray install with a few little mods on it. Floor is sealed. I know we got a little bit excess marine adhesive on there, but like I said, it's looking good though. I'm happy about it. Hope you liked the video. Got any comments, questions, leave them below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. And look forward to the next episode as we get a little bit deeper into this motor. Have a good one, everybody. Catch you later.